Hey guys, I want to make a video for you today. I was in the gym yesterday and looking around, scanning some of the guys doing some things. I noticed something that, I kind of have talked about, but really illustrated a perfect microcosm of what I see in the combatives training world. And that is namely that there's two different schools of thought in training. The first one being outcome-based training, which basically says get it done anyway, anyhow, it doesn't matter. And then the other school of thought being technique-based training, which says that there's a way to get it done. Both schools of thought want to win the fight, but one says win the fight doesn't matter if it's just pure luck, doesn't matter if just doesn't matter. The other one says that I'm willing to take the time and learn the proper way to do it so that when I get in an actual situation, it won't be luck. So as I was sitting there skating around the gym, I kind of had a little bit of a inspiration, so to speak, if you will, and noticed that the gym and exercise and things like that, it really presents an identical type microcosm of what I'm trying to illustrate here. And basically that's what I've done here in this video. Is you see outcome-based training tells you to move the weight no matter how you do it. Outcome-based training is motivated by pride, it's motivated by fear, it's motivated by what other people think. So when I'm sitting there in the gym and I see this guy over here next to me and he's moving 80 pounds on the tricep pull down or whatever, so I don't want to do less, so I go in there and I put 80 pounds on and I just move the weight anyway, anyhow, because it's motivated by that need to conform, it's motivated by fear, it's motivated by a pridefulness that says I don't want to be less than this guy. The end result of that is, though, that I never actually develop the strength in the triceps. I never develop myself to a point that I'm actually gaining from this exercise. In fact, I actually risk injury, frequent injury and stuff, pulling my back out and shoulders and rotator cuff injuries and things like this from not doing it properly. The other end of the coin is maybe I look at this guy and this guy's bigger than me and he's doing 80 pounds on the pull downs and I go in there and I say, look, I can't do 80 pounds properly, so I'm going to start with 30. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to work it and I'm going to work it right and I'm going to train it and I'm going to develop it. Now this is a longer process. This is one that forces you to face up to the fact that you cannot do what this guy next to you can do. That you are not at that level to do what he can do. So it forces you to kind of look introspectively and say, I am not at that level, but I want to be. And it's a mindset that says that I'm willing to put in the time and work and develop what it is that I want to get better at. So you go in there and you put 30 pounds on the pull down, and then you do it, but you do it properly, and you develop those muscles, and then pretty soon you move up to 40 and then 50 and then 60 and then eventually you're at 80. But here's the thing, it takes time. There is no shortcut for time. I did some training this past week, and the mindset is that in 2 days we can show you how to defend yourself. Not effectively. Okay, I don't care who you are, how much of a ninja teacher your teacher is. Could I teach you stuff in 2 days to defend yourself? Sure. Is it likely that you would be able to defend yourself against somebody with true intent to do you harm in 2 days? Not really. I'm not going to sell you. I'm not going to sell you something that isn't legit. But there are those out there who make money off of capitalizing on this whole fat pill mentality. People don't want to go to the gym to lose weight. People don't want to get on the treadmill or do exercise to lose weight. What they want is they want an instant gratification. They want a pill that they can take and lose weight. And it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way losing weight, and it certainly doesn't work that way in combatives. You are not going to come in and get a quick fix to solve your problem. It will take time, it will take energy, and it will take you looking introspectively at yourself and saying, where are my shortcomings and how can I get better at them? You're not going to be able to look at the guy next to you and say, he's moving 80 pounds, or he's able to tap out this guy 15 times. You're not going to be able to look at that and then look back at yourself and say, well, I want to do that. That forces you to do things, you know, that actually counter your growth and your technique learning. So instead of looking at your training through outcome based, what I want you to do is I want you to start looking at things through technique based. It's the process that helps you grow as an individual, because it forces you to look inwardly, but it's also a process that yields the greatest results over time. The more that you do it, the more whole you become as a person. The more that you do it, the better your technique gets, the more you're able to handle, the greater your confidence grows. And it's not confidence that's built on luck or BS. It's confidence that's built on actual time, putting in the time, being there, doing the work. So wanted to present that to you guys today, and hopefully you catch the metaphor between the gym workout and how it relates to combatives. So you guys train hard.